Hey guys, Dawn Carmen here. So we have gotten through the stage one. What we're trying to do is regulate our central nervous system so that we can begin to think about our thinking. And I am not an expert by any means, but I have done this in my own life. And it was a long and painful journey and struggle. And so I'm hoping to make it easier for other people. So the first thing we did was kind of set the stage to take Psalm 23 as our medication, as our antibiotic, to stop relying on the medical fraternity, to stop Googling all these different gimmicks. I mean, people just prey on the vulnerable and they come up with all these different ideas. And it's really kind of sad because we're desperate, so we jump at that. So we have to stop doing that and make a decision to invest in ourselves and to realize that, the Word of God is healing to all our flesh. And so we are going to begin to meditate on the healing scriptures and take Psalm 23 as our medication, as our antibiotic. We then are going to go through a fast. I fasted for 36 hours. I think fasting for 24 hours would be sufficient. And then we're going to begin to eat very little until we experience a Candida die-off. So we talked about things that kill Candida. The garlic is another natural antibiotic. The coconut oil, so to fry our vegetables in the coconut oil when we can. Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the mother is another way to kill the Candida. So each time we are ingesting something, we need it to be added with something that's killing the Candida. So I really should feel hungry all the time. That's how I know that the Candida is starving, because the Candida has actually become an entity of its own and it's living there. After we finish this, and I did stage 1 and stage 1 part 2, those videos, so check those out. And then I did stage 2 for starting this. So this, and now we're going into stage 3 actually, which is really a vital stage, because what I've noticed is there are a lot of videos and books and everything, podcasts, YouTube videos on detoxing the body, which that's not what we're doing. A Candida die-off is not a detox. A detox is something totally different. Some of the stuff that we do for a Candida die-off and later on with the Candida diet is like a detox. It's similar, but it's not the same thing. But I just wanted to say in my own, in 2016, I almost died because my liver was no longer able to rid itself of toxins. And all of this started in childhood, and I write about that in my book. But, by God's grace, I lasted until 2016. So my setting the stage started with really getting sick. And I know that's where a lot of you are. Lots of symptoms, brain fog, fatigue, irritability, lots and lots of symptoms that are unexplained and not easily diagnosed. And oftentimes doctors say, oh, that's IBS, or oh, that's anxiety, or whatever. And so stage 3 talks about chemical sensitivity and detoxing our environment in which we live. And this is really, really, to me, super important, because I do not think that Candida overgrowth in my gut and chemical sensitivity are disconnected. They are connected. They're not even able to be separated. It's because when the Candida started growing in my gut, I started becoming more and more sensitive to fragrances and other things. So, when people find out about chemical sensitivity and they start to detox their environment, but they're still sick, it's because there's Candida in their gut. Or vice versa, when somebody knows that they have Candida in their gut and they have a Candida die-off, but they don't detox their environment, they stay sick. So it has to be both. So I have to take care of the Candida in my gut, which we did already. by setting the stage and in stage 2. And so now we have to begin room by room. And if it be virtually, if you want to do it with me, I can do that with you. If you just want to do it yourself, if you want to get in your Facebook group and talk about it, but you're going to have to change out your shampoo and change out your soap and your body lotions. And the most important thing, you're going to have to change out your laundry detergent and your dryer sheets, so that you're not wearing these toxic carcinogen chemicals every day, and you're not sleeping in those in your bed sheets, and you're going to have to get rid of all your cleaning supplies. And this is not difficult. It was something that I did within 15 minutes, but then slowly but surely what'll happen is things will pop up that I didn't know that they were toxic. Like my son had some acne medication and it was in a soap in a bar, and I was washing his back and I got triggered. I had an exposure to that and I got really, really triggered. But finding out what my triggers are and finding out how I react to those, they really helped me, because then it was like to know that I'm not crazy. Yeah, so we set the stage. We're not going to spend time on the internet. We're not going to Google different ideas. We're not going to spend time going to doctors. We're going to begin to meditate on healing scriptures and take Psalm 23 as our antibiotic. We're going to do this from the King James Version Bible. We're going to join some type of support group for ourselves. This Facebook group is great, but we're going to get even more support during this time. We're going to fast, and then we're going to begin to go on a strict Candida die-off protocol. During this time, we are going to rid our environment of all toxic chemicals, all carcinogens, all chemicals, everything gone. And so that we can not only give our digestive systems the break that it so desperately needs, but we can give our central nervous system a break as well. The Candida overgrowth and the multiple chemical sensitivity are directly related. They're inseparable, and both need to be treated, in order to begin to get my health back. So this is an important stage, and please email me at alivingexample@yahoo.com. Please text me or join my Facebook group. Like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much. And my energy is low. My energy is low because I am doing the Candida diet with you. And I just went outside and went for a walk. And I ordered some things that, even though it was just made with essential oils, it was a bit strong and I had a reaction. So I had that, and I also could tell that today, I think today is day 5 for me of the Candida die-off. And I could tell for me what was happening was my mood, my emotions. I was beginning to get down and depressed. I think it's really, really good, though, just to be able to recognize that. And that's what we're doing to get the central nervous system regulation, so that we can start to find out, what we really are thinking and feeling, and not have our thoughts and feelings kind of have control over us. So this is just the beginning, and thank God we're all doing it together. I do so much appreciate you, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I will share with you soon on the next video. Blessings.